So hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I am breaking down one of the most exciting, most anticipating challenge in the AI community, that is the Agent AI Intensive 5 days course Capstone project. So if you are preparing to submit and wants to understand the process or need help in structuring the project, make sure to watch this video. And before we start, make sure you subscribe the channel and do hype the video. So here we'll be knowing what is the Capstone project, how to submit it, what are the tracks, all this. So the Capstone project is, if you come to the main page, and here you can clearly see when you scroll down. So here the Capstone project is a chance and a final challenge in the 5 days AI intensive course. So here, if you have completed all the courses and assignments, then you can move to the Capstone project. It will become easier for you to understand each and everything. And if you are having queries like how we can complete the day 1 to day 5 course, you have to come to the playlist, and here you can see. So here, yes, this is the playlist. You have to open the playlist, and here you can see all the solutions from day 1 to day 5, single, multi, and common FAQs like pre-ready of the Capstone project, how you have to build the Capstone project, and some common FAQs. All things are covered. Make sure to watch it. So without any delay, let's come to our main topic of the Capstone project. Okay, so here this Capstone project is the final challenge of the 5-day AI intensive course, which is happening from today, and the deadline is from today till 1st of December. So here we have multiple tracks. So what we have learned, you have to select only one tracks. If you come over here to the Capstone project, here you can see multiple tracks are here. So one track is concierge track, agents for good, enterprise track, and freestyle. So here we have to pick any one track and define a meaningful problem, and then we have to build an agent based on it, and then simply we have to just solve the problem statement and submit the code and submit a write-up also. So how we have to do, and here if you want to make a video also regarding, you have to where you have to explain about the project and tracks, so you can just make it to boost your score up, and it will be a demo kind of thing. If you have submitted in any hackathons, you must be knowing it. So here important deadlines you need to take care of it, that the submission deadline is up to 1st of December, and winners will be announced at the end of December, and you are only allowed to participate in once. You cannot participate in multiple groups or teams. So here one more query is that can we participate individually or can we participate in multiple groups? So both options are here. You can make a team, or if you are individual like me, you can just participate singly. Okay, so here we will cover each and everything. So let's move. So here I will show you a quick demo also, do not worry. Now here we have to just see the deadline we have already seen, and winners will be announced by the end of December. Now here the prizes, now they are just changing the rules. Earlier there were swags, now it has changed. Basically there were no swags. Basically the YouTubers only made a misconception that all will get the swags. So here we'll be getting 12 teams will be getting the swags, or individual if you are participating. So here the Capstone project is not just for learning, and here are some cool rewards also, that every participants will get a who submit the Capstone project. Okay, will be getting a Kaggle badge, a certification of participation, and it is amazing at it add on to your GitHub repository. We'll create a GitHub also for completing this challenge. Do not worry. Now here, how does the Capstone project work? Okay, so if you want to understand the complete Capstone project workflow, first thing is that we have to select a track. Okay, we can choose any track, whether it's about concierge like personal productivity port, or enterprise level like customer support. We have completed customer support related query in one assignment. Can you comment down below? Now here it's related to goods like education, sustainability, eco-friendly thing, or freestyle, any creative idea you can use of your choice. Now here the first thing is that you have to create your pitch, that why this agent, why you are building this agent. And here like you can just say an example, like writing blogs is very time consuming, and we'll be building a automatic blog writing agent to reduce your workload, and it will just write every week. It will like a blog. Okay, Now here, the after creating your problem, you have to build and publish the code on the GitHub repo, which I will tell you, do not worry about it. And here optionally we have to create a video to earn a bonus points. Okay, so here we need to just requirement features will cover. First of all, here if we come to the requirement features, here you can see that here we have multiple tracks and awards. So as said that only 12 teams will be getting the swag. Okay, 12 teams will be getting the swags, or 12 individuals. They are tracks. They have divided it into 4 tracks. Now, in first track, only 3 people will get the swag. Similarly, in the second track, which is enterprise, 3 people will get. Similarly, like this, all these will have 3 people swag. So it's now more competitive. Now here, what you can do, you can make your team. And here, let me wait a second. You can make a team or work as an individual. And here, if you are just want to complete multiple times to increase your chances, so this will not be possible. You can only make single submission per Capstone project. And for making submission, you need to here I think you need to join their event also. So here we'll cover each and everything. Now once you understood that you have to make a team, if you want you can submit individually also. And here only one participant has to submit only one project and can be in only one team. And here the evaluation process. Okay, we need to first of all let's cover the complete Capstone project, then how to submit it, how to join the hackathon. Will cover each and everything. Do not worry, just stay tuned, like the video, hype the video. Now here the submission will be evaluated into 3 categories and earning up to maximum points. Okay, so here the they have mentioned that here category 1 is pitch, the pitch. So what is the pitch? If you don't know about the pitch, so here we'll just mention why you are using this particular agent, why you are building this project, and how it will help the community, and how will just help to grow the community also. Like just if you are building anything, like if you are given a rough example, like if you are building a personalized tutor or mental health companion, like we have seen that people are dealing with mental health issues also. So if you are having these tracks in your project, it will just boost your points also. So here, like here, you can just make these kind of agents. Now here the core values, like your core value of the project, the central idea, what is the motivation behind building the project, and what will have the value, the project value in real life. Okay, so here you have to select a meaningful project. As I said, some of the example, do not worry, at the last I will suggest some of the examples also, like in which you can work on. Like one I have already said, personal tutor, mental health companion, or one more, disaster relief information agent. So like this, here multiple agents are here. Now write up. Here you have to write up the articles based on the problems and the agents you are solving. You can write up here, you have to write up only in the Kaggle dashboard also, and you have to make a GitHub also. So for additionally getting more points, you have to add the GitHub. If you don't want points, basically anyone will want points, so you have to do it. I'll share all the workflow. Now here the category 2. First category is done, rerouted to page. Now category 2 is implementation. How will your code is implemented and how will the agent is working? How will the agent is working? Here they will check how your project is best for this program and the world. Okay, so after that they will see the summation, like what you have learned in this course and what you have applied. Like whatever you are making in this agent, you have to use whatever you have learned, at least 3 key concepts. Like here, if we come over here to the main page, and let me show, like whether you have done the production in Google Cloud or not, or whether you have made a used context engineering or not, or whether you have used a multi-agent or single agent, like this they will check. Okay, so here these things are done, and participants are not required to deploy their agents to a live endpoint for judging purpose, but if you deploy, so here they have mentioned that earlier there was query, do we need to pay for Google Cloud? Basically, I think 1000 auto pay. So they have clearly mentioned received when they received feedback from us that we don't need to host it anywhere. Now without hosting also you'll getting the price and the certificates. So also do not include any API keys or password in your code. You can just write environment variables. Okay. Now documentation. Your submission when submitting via GitHub should contain a README file. We'll just show you a sample project which we have been shared by the team. And here, if you are solely submitting the Kaggle notebook, please provide directly the documentation via Markdown. Okay, I will show you both the things. Do not worry about it. Now here you can earn bonus points by making a video of the deployment, like showing how the your agents works. A quick demo in simple words. And if you are using the Gemini models to test and build your agents, then you will get a 5 points bonus. And agent deployment. Okay, so agent deployment, if you deploy on Google Cloud, okay, so you'll be getting 5 points. But you have basically, if you have the claim the subscription or redeem the credit code on the Google Cloud on day 5, then you can just host it and then you can just cancel the payment. Now here we have YouTube video submission, we are getting 10 points. So here if you submit a video, should be under 3 minutes, clearly just showing the demo and explaining your agent side by side, like you are explaining the problem statement and why you are using this agent, how can it uniquely solve the problem, what architecture you have used, and description and a quick demo of your solution, like working you have worked on this particular project, like for example you have worked on disaster management, so how will it will share the details with the entire team and family members if you are building like this. Okay, so this is how we build the agent. And now how to make a submission, we'll cover it. So how to make a submission, all things will be covered, so just wait. So before that, like, let me give you a quick hint, like how should be your architecture, basically the structure of your agent. So you can make a planner agent which interprets the user and decides what needs to be done. So here it will have some, I'm sharing a sub example. Okay, here the planner agent redirects to sub specialized agents. Some examples are retrieval agents, like you are retrieving some data, like you can see if you are ordering something, then you are just searching whether your parcel has been come on your location or not. So here retrieval agent is working. Similarly, web search agent, code education agent, and evaluator agent. You can use the memory layer like for managing user sessions and long-term memories. I'm just sharing what you can do over here. And tooling layer also is like MCP you have covered. So three things we have covered from the course. Okay, so like this you can build it. Now here you have to just make a demo section. You know what you have to do, you have to just make a query and just show the user whatever you are running. Like if I show you, like when you send a query, how the planner agent reacts, analyzes the task, how it chooses the right tool, like when to use the web tool, when to use the what tool we have shared, web tool or retrieval tool. Like this you have to just check it, and then here it will just how it will show the data. Like you said, I want to store, in the previous module we have covered, I want to store my birthday is 14th December. So how will it save? It will just save using the memory tool, and then it will be in proper structured. So here in the demo section, if you want to understand, so the demo should understand and highlight the reasoning why you are building this thing and the usage and just all the real world value. Now here how to submit will come over here. So here you can see how we have to submit it. So here our project should contain the title, subtitle, thumbnail, track selection, write up, maximum up to 1500 words. You can share the GitHub or Kaggle notebook link also, and optional YouTube link, basically YouTube video link. Okay. So what you can do if I show you, and then remember one more thing, only one submission is allowed. So how to do all these things, let me show you. So first you have to click on the how to join the hackathon. Okay, so click on the join here and just click on I understand and accept. So once you have done all these things, your rules are accepted. Now click on view write-ups. Now here multiple write-ups are here. I think I have already made Okay, so this is a sample project over here. Okay, so this is a sample project. If I open over here and I'll show you the write-up over here. So similarly, here is the sample project. So how you have to create a write-up, if I show, so here if I come over here, first of all, let me set the teams. So when you click on teams, so here you have to first of all click on the teams, and here you have to generate a team name. Like if you are participating as a team, you can write a team name. If you don't want, you can write your name also, but a team name looks more professional. Now here you are the team leader, and here you have to send invitation. Okay, so here you have to search for the name, team name or username. So you need to best if you are just participating with team members, like if you have team members connected, you can just write the username like at the rate of, if I type. So here like this, you have to just search for the, like this. You have to just type the name and just select it as a team. Okay, like this. Or if you are just searching the for the team, so here you can see team name, and just like they have make Tech Trojans Tech Abhinesh, like this, you can make a team over here and just select the team. Or if you're not making a team, so if you're not selecting a team, you have to simply save the changes. But if you're selecting the team, you have to click on the team name and then click on continue, and then you can just click on send to just send the invitation to the team. Once you click on same, they will just send the invitation to them, and here only they have to accept it. Then you have to simply click on save changes, and then your team is ready. Now here you can see the code part is here. Okay, code part is here. So here you can completely see all the code part which people have already submitted. And second thing is that the data is here, write-ups are here. So how you have to do, you have to click on a new write-up over here. Okay, you need to click on new write-up, and then you have to just make all these things over here. So first thing is that you have to explain your project, you have to make a thumbnail, and you have to select a track like agents for good, enterprise, freestyle, concierge, all these things you have to mention over here. And then you have to add a videos and photos over here, and the project description like the problem statement, that what you are trying to solve, why you are using this agent, and quick demo like a video, etc. So here after that you have to attach a project link. Like if you have built on Kaggle, you can just submit it like this, or you can just share the GitHub link over here. Okay, so if I come over here and show you a quick demo of the how does the project sample looks like. So here you can see this is our write-up, and here is the project overview. So here you have to just see it how we have built. So here you can see we have added how does the blogger agent works and creates a writer. Okay, so here you can see the problem agent is clearly mentioned, like it helps in writing the blogs is very laborious task and requires significant times and research. So here the repetitive nature of the structuring and maintaining the post, so we are creating a agent to help us write the blogs automatically. So here agents will be automatically researching the current training topics. Like this, they have mentioned how it is working. Now the core architecture is the blogger underscore agent is a prime example of the multi-system. Like this, you have to mention all these things. Content, who will be making the content, so you can see this will making the content, and technical writer. So we are defining a particular agent for each task. One will do the content strategy, like searching for the real content which we need to put. Technical writer will just take it over, and it is just will do the crafting the depth of engaging article, like picking a bigger and better article. And then the next thing it will do is the editor thing will just revise that whether it is any grammatical, sorry, whether it's having any grammatical mistakes or not based on the user feedback. Now social media marketer will be just doing promotional posts over the agents on social media, like you must be seeing that some posts are automated on the Twitter or LinkedIn. So like this it is made, and essential tools and utilities are mentioned over here. Like this you have to make all these things. Okay, so here you can see you have to attach the project link also, and here you can see that all these things. Okay. Okay, all these things, like after making all these essential tools and utility like Blogger agent and its sub utilities and agents are used over here, how we are saving the file, and here how the code base is being analyzed. You can just read it, do not worry, all things are here. And here you can clearly see the conclusion, that how it is helping, how it delegates the task and gathers user feedback and ensures that all the content creation is created successfully. And here it's the multi-agent coordination. So like this you have to write. You can take help from the AI to just write up, but do not make it completely from there. Try to use your own words. And then here you can see the value statement, that it helps to reduce what value it is creating. So it helps to reduce the blog development time by 6 to 8 hours per week. And by this time you are doing something productive. And if you are making it for education purpose, like how it will help the villagers, people from lower basically poor family, can how they can just uplift their career and learn new things free of cost. So here you can see this is the value thing you need to understand. Now here is the project link. You have to mention the project link as I showed over here. Come over here. Here you have to enter the project link. For example, here is the project link which I have opened. So here you can see the same overview is here, like problem statement. What is the problem statement is here. The same thing which was mentioned over here in the article is here. Similarly, the solution statement and architecture, all things are covered over here. Same thing here you have published, but here how we have to run it on the ADK mode, like installation progress, like which Python version have you used, how to install and test it. You can just share a demo guide also over here. You can see all the workflows, like how it will do, edit, modify, and just add the visuals is covered over here. Similarly, here for that, how you have to create the GitHub account, I will tell you. Do not worry. First of all, let me explain. So here, the first thing you have to make a readme.md file. Okay, a readme.md file. If I open a GitHub, I will show you. Let me open GitHub. Here you have to just come to the github.com, and by default I have already created account, so I'm showing you a quick demo. So here you have to come to the github.com/sign up, and you can sign up using the Google, Apple, or just directly using your normal email address and password. Just like we have the normal process, you can do it. There is not a big issue. So here you have to simply just create the GitHub account and then come over here, click on your repository, and then simply you have to click on the new option. Okay. So once you click on the new, you have to just name your project, like you are building agent. So you are building a educational agent, so you can name it like this. So what is the prime motive? To, you can write a description also. So to help, like this you have to do, and here you have to just turn on this and just click on create repository. So make sure the repository is selected to public only. Okay, in case it is not public, how you can make it? You have to come to the settings and just come over here, and let me see it's public or not. So here you can see it is currently public. So you can just change the visibility from here and just change to public here like this. So here we have made it. Now to modify the readme file, you have to come over here and copy it. And you have to write all these things. If we come over here like these things. Okay. So here you have to just explain your problem statement, why you are using the agent, what you have created, demo, and all these things you have to mention, and just click on commit to production. If I show like for this only, and here if I come over here and I show like this, I'm showing the demo, do not worry about it. So you have to write all these things like this. Okay, and then you can simply just paste over here, and if I come over here and just save it, you don't have to copy paste. Okay, I'm not sharing that you have to copy paste. You have to write basically on this type only, like problem statement, why you are using the agents, why you have created a demo, and all these things you have to mention over here. So if you create this, you have to click on commit and commit to production. Once you have done all these things, then after that you have to just add the code bases. Like here you can see they have added the code bases. Like this is a blogger agent and we are building a education agent. So you can just type edu underscore agent and then just submit the agent. Okay, so like this you have to do. Here you have to just add the file. Like you can see here, you can see all these files are mentioned over here. Like this you have to simply upload all the files. You can just do one thing. You can make all the work on your local system and then simply if you come over here and if I show you one more important thing, that here you can clearly see that how the files are shared. Okay, so what you can do, you can just directly make all the files on your local system and just directly upload over here. Okay, so once you have shared all the things and then simply the test cases, like here how to just run the agent, you can just share like this. You have to just share all the things over here. Like here you can see how the does the task. Like for example, this script is particularly designed to initialize all and run all the AI agents using the GenAI SDK. Okay, so here you can see all these things are here. Here we are writing the block queries, which you can see that here how the editor will approve and how the blog post will be made. So here you can clearly understand how we have to make a project and how we have to submit it, how we have to join a team. All these things are covered over here. You have to make a detailed submission like this only. Okay, you can take help from the AI. There is no issue, but for submission you need to take care of it. So for example, if I am sharing this, if I come over here and here if I you have to just come over here, okay, and just copy this and make sure repository is public and then only wait a second. Here just paste it and the title you can just name your agent and then here you have to just click on insert link. Now here you can see all these things are mentioned over here and here you have to click on submit. Here you can see all these things are mentioned, like you have not made a title, so you have to give a title like how to do. Now here the title has been added, so if I add Capstone project, so here you can see that title has been successfully added and now we have to add a subtitle also. So subtitle, why it all wires. There you can see like this, when you will complete all this thing it will be in checkbox and then simply you have to submit it. Now here are some common tracks. I'll make a separate video for all the tracks and hints how what you can submit in the Capstone project. Do not worry about it, all things will be covered. Here some of the example, you can work on education track and basically financial tracks also, like for stock market etc, or you can just make any blogger agents they have already made, so you can just improve the blogger agent and submit it. If you want to preview you can just click on preview and here you can see all these things are mentioned over here. So the original preview will look like this. Okay, your original preview will look like this, so like this only you have to just made it. So here if we come over here you can see like this it will look like this and you have to just submit it and after that you are entering into the submission and chance to win the prizes. So if I am able to see, if I am able to see the main process, like here if you come to the code you can see that people are just submitting the agents. Like here you can see this person has submitted. So if you want to view the code, okay, you can just check it and here you can see that this is the code for multi agent which he has built. So here all these things are mentioned over here and you can clearly see that this person has made a competitive notebook for the agent intensive capstone project. So like this you can make multiple things over here and So he has directly submitted on the notebook over here. Okay. So if you come over here and here you can see multiple people have submitted their agents over here. So if we come over here and just open this thing, you can clearly see they have submitted all the notebooks too. So how we have to submit, if we come over here, okay, so how we have to submit, you have to create a new notebook, or you can just import also, and then simply you have to just come over here and name your notebook, and then just type agent 22, and then you have to just prepare for your all the codes and then simply submit it. Here if I share, you have to just click on add cells option, insert cells above, and then you have to just import all the functions, and like they have made the code, you have to just enter all the codes of your functions, and then simply click on save and just save it, and then simply share it to public. Okay, share it to public, and then you have to just save it as public. Okay, then you have to just save it as public, and you can share the notebook link also here. Okay, notebook link also in the submission project link. If we come over here and if we show the project link, how you have to do it, let me show you once again. You have to come over here and click on view write-ups, and here you can see the write-up is in progress. So here you have to just come down over here, click on edit, and just scroll down, and here in the attachment section you can just add the project URL, or just you can click on the add Kaggle resource, and basically whatever the code you have used, you can just select from there and just click on insert. Okay, you can just insert directly also, and make sure this is public. Okay, if you save it over here, wait a second, if you save it over here, you can just go to the advanced, so just click on quick save, and here just click on quick save and just save it like this. And then while sharing make sure to turn it public, and then add it so that everyone can view it directly. So this was the quick thing, how to create a capstone project, how to complete all the challenges, and how you can just start your journey with the AI agent capstone project. So some of the cool topics which I wanted to share will be covered in the next video. So do like the video and subscribe the channel, guys. Have a great day.